David Hodges. I'm the Managing Director of EcoEye. EcoEye is a company that specialises in smart building design and delivery.
I'm Robert Ferry, Principal at BDP, and I lead what we call the environmental design profession in the North.
I think poor budgets are set based on historical data. I think also there is a lack of skills within the industry, which is leading towards buildings being commissioned and handed over without the correct standards being implemented properly, which also there's a lack of post-occupancy evaluation as well.
The industry is much better now at designing and constructing sustainable buildings, but I do think there's still room for improvement in terms of setting them to work, continuous monitoring, and frankly, the bigger the estate, the bigger the performance gap.
We're seeing the introduction of BREEAM and neighbours and WELL standards, which allow us to see what's happening within the energy performance and the environmental conditions, but we're now also seeing the introduction of smart spaces and wire score, which is measuring how much technology and innovation has been implemented into a building.
One of the strongest pieces of actual legislation I think that's out there is the be seen element of the London plan, which means you have to demonstrate that you're walking the talk in terms of operational efficiency. And where London leads, usually the UK follows, so the quicker that's rolled out into different parts of the country, the better, I think.
How can technology help? Technology will allow us to see what's happening within the building. It will allow a better customer experience through mobile applications. Technology is continually evolving. Computers are getting faster, and this we'll be able to implement that into a building and into the building's design process also.
It's definitely got a part to play. I can give a couple of examples. We're currently working with an NHS client using a specific piece of technology to monitor their people and equipment movement around their estate to feedback on space utilisation, and then we can fine-tune building services systems to respond to that. So that technology is proven very interesting. Even here at BDP's Manchester studio, we have a new piece of technology for desk booking, and that's given us really useful information on, again, how many people are in the building at any one time, typical days, etc. And the utilisation factor we've determined from that means we're going to try and reduce space by subletting, etc. So technology does definitely have a part to play.
I think it starts with the design and the cost planning. We need to see an early engagement when budgets are being set. We also need to see the design process being monitored. If products are being specified for a reason, they need to be carried through into the design and stop allowing valued engineering to drive the design in a different direction.
As consultants, yes, we need to upskill our people in designing the right kind of networks for the building, etc. But the clever piece, I think, sits with experts and technology partners in the apps they're developing, and we need to change the industry so that we can get better partnering to bring that expertise through, I think.
Smart buildings is now seeing an adoption towards IoT standards. We're seeing the implementation of MQTT, which is an IoT protocol. We're also seeing a drive towards data conformity. That will allow third-party software such as BIM, artificial intelligence, and future advancements such as blockchain. So we'll be able to evaluate the performance of a building 24/7 and drive that further efficiency into it.
I can see a future where a building is a bit like an iPhone, where you've got this backbone of infrastructure that's standard everywhere, and then clever people doing clever things to create apps that make using the building more efficient and more pleasant, interesting. So yeah, I think the future's bright, but we need to get a bit of impetus behind it now to get there.